Ladies, I'm here on the show to talk about some news. Just get my news videos in here today in the same video like I normally do, because tomorrow I'm probably not going to do one because college football, 3 college games, 2 ranked games, a Kentucky game, 2 baseball games. So my next news video when I do this will probably be Sunday, because tomorrow is a big day with baseball and college football, week 1. So yeah, I'm going to get my news videos out of the way here. I'm going to start with the NFL because there's not really much, but there is some stuff I want to talk about. So the first big thing yesterday, the drama, the saga of Brandon Ayuk is over. He signed an extension. Breaking, the hashtag 49ers are signing star wide receiver Brandon Ayuk to a 4-year, $120 million extension per Mike Garofalo. And the saga this offseason, all the trade rumors, just all the rumors in general, are finally over. Finally. Just glad this is over. I like this deal for Brandon Ayuk. I think he's better than Debo in their wide receiver 1. So they had to pay him. And just people saying, oh, Debo's better. Just watch the games. Like, even healthy Debo, Brandon Ayuk was their number 1 receiver. But all this drama for nothing this offseason. But I mean, but I should have seen this coming. It's probably my fault for thinking, oh, we could have get traded. But finally, we can shut the fuck up about Brandon Ayuk. But made a big fuss off season. Just, he might be the number 1 diva, though, in the league. All that crying just to re-sign, like, come on, man. But yeah, I mean, I think he's their best receiver. Debo's good, don't get me wrong, but even healthy, I'm taking Brandon Ayuk. All day, every day. And it's a good contract, too. So, apparently, it comes out not too long after, about an hour and a half or so later, that the hashtag 49ers offered a 3rd round pick to the Broncos for Cortland Sutton to acquire him, and then would have Ayuk would have gone to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the Broncos, they declined the offer per DM Rossini. The Broncos basically said, fuck you, Pittsburgh. It was all in the Broncos' hands, basically, and didn't happen. Smart of Denver to decline, because you would have fucked Bo Nix off the rip, trading Cortland Sutton just to get a 3rd round pick. I mean, I'm not saying Cortland Sutton's a top receiver, but it would be a terrible trade for them. Because who would Bo Nix be throwing to then? Troy Franklin? That's it. The Broncos are still trolling Russell Wilson. Those are 2 things from yesterday. So former Dolphins EVP Mike Tannenbaum said there's a better chance, in my opinion, that Shedeur Sanders could be the quarterback for the Cowboys next year than Dak Prescott at this point. I don't know about that. I don't see it. Probably reason he's fired from his GM job. I don't see it, man. I don't. I really don't. Like, he's going to be projected to be a high pick, I think. Probably in the top 10 or 15 picks. I think we'll make the playoffs and we'll have a late round pick. There's no chance we'll be able to get Shedeur Sanders. That's not going to happen. Lions GM Brad Holmes, he says that wide receiver James Williams needed to grow up, and he's done that, he told reporters. I'm sure you guys have talked to him already, and he's told you that he had to mature a lot, and you saw that. When we drafted him, we said he's going to need to grow up a little bit, and he did, so it's been right on pace. I feel like he's going to have a breakout season this year. Because really enjoying watching him in Alabama, and hopefully he has a breakout season this year. Like, I know they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, obviously, their superstar receiver, but I hope Jameson Williams has the best year. So, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, he told NBC that Taylor Swift has been trying to learn more about the game of football and has even been drawing up a couple of plays. She's really interested in football. She asked a lot of great questions, started drawing up plays. We might have to put one in. Drawing up plays? What plays? Are you going to put a running back at center and get destroyed? What plays? What play you gonna do? A quarterback draw, run up the middle? I don't think this is a joke either. I really don't think this is a joke. But honestly, it might be a joke, honestly. She's gonna have a play called the Swifty World. So let's get some stuff from Adam Schefter. Dolphins coach Mike McDaniels has signed a new contract that sends him through the 2028 season, sources said. So Mike McDaniel gets an extension. I mean, it's a good move. So what more can I say? He's a great coach. Smart move, he's a good coach. And well deserved. Steelers signed Boston Scott wide receivers Brandon Johnson and Ben Skoranek to their practice squad. Hey, they got their Brandon Johnson. Seahawks signed former Ravens linebacker Tyus Bowser to the practice squad. That's a great move there by Seattle. Mike McDonald getting a Ravens player that knows his system on that defense. The Rams claimed former 49ers running back Cody Schrader out of Missouri on waivers. I remember Cody Schrader. Hopefully, I think it's going to be a good move for the Rams. Cody Schrader's good, man. They got some good running backs, man. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, Cody Schrader. That's a good move. Jerry Jones talked about Dak Prescott's contract talks and said they remain unchanged. So you locked up CeeDee Lamb for a few years. I just don't know what they're going to do with Dak Prescott at this point. I don't know. And it remains like it has been, and that's kind of a problem. Like, I don't know. Maybe they'll get a deal done maybe in the offseason after this year. I don't know. Cowboys officially signed Dalvin Cook, Amani Oruwariye, or however the fuck you say his name, and Phil Hoskins to the fucking practice squad. Dalvin Cook will be in the regular season roster, I bet. Jordan Matthews signed to the Panthers. Dolphins re-signed Blake Ferguson and placed Patrick McMorris on the reserve/injured list. All these mid-ass players. Malik Neighbors switches receiving his jersey number to number 1. Okay. So, in news out of NFL owner meetings, if Tom Brady becomes a partial owner of the Raiders, he will be forced to abide by unique restrictions as a broadcaster, including no access to practice or production meetings. Yes, the Brady rule. No production meetings means he can't realistically do the job. So if he wants to say announcer, he just really can't be an owner. I'd rather him just be an announcer, to be honest. I think he'll be a great announcer. Anything else? No, let's get to some more news from other sports. So let's get to some wrestling here. Randy Orton, he confirms that he has signed a new 5-year deal with the WWE. This will take his run into 2029 to give him a career span of 29 years with the company, and will mark 27 years since his debut on TV. Well deserved. It opens the door for him winning multiple world titles from now to then in 2029. Break that record. As long as he limits those shots to the back, like he probably has a bad back, but hopefully he can keep going for the next few years and break the record. It's kind of crazy, man. Randy Orton's still going at it. So John Cena's newest WWE merchandise, the Farewell Tour shirt, man, that's a hard shirt, man. Man, it even hurts to look at it. Like, one more year of John Cena before he ends up retiring. But that's a fire shirt, man. Like, out of all the shirts he has, probably the best one. So VDNY post Dominic Mysterio said, I think I'm one of the only people, if not the only person to turn heel while already being the heel. It's kind of just pouring more gasoline at the fire at that point. They hate me because I'm pretty. I mean, him turning heel was the best thing that could happen for his career. I mean, he wasn't really a heel. He was already a heel. To be honest, he was already a heel. They just hate him because he's handsome, pal. So SmackDown card advertised from SmackDown Tonight live from Berlin, Germany. before Bash of the Berlin, I think, tomorrow. It's already going on, I think, right now in Europe. SmackDown's already on, but Nia Jax versus Meech for the women's title. I'm not recapping SmackDown tonight, by the way, but it should be good, hopefully. Barracuda versus Santos, Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, having their 4th match. And LA Night, yeah, U.S. title open challenge. Looks like a solid stacked SmackDown tonight. Nikki Bella's husband, Artem Chingvintsev, has been arrested for domestic violence. He got arrested yesterday. No further details were known as a press time. TMZ reported yesterday. And hopefully she's alright. But the comments people were making were truly just weird and disgusting. Like, oh, where's John Cena? It's like, shut up. Hopefully she's okay and safe. But you can always count on the IWC to be weird. But hopefully she's okay. That's all the wrestling. I want to get to some NBA shit quickly. Indiana Pacers guard TJ McConnell is agreeing a 4-year, $45 million extension. His deal tells ESPN the deal takes the total worth of his contract to $54 million for 5 years. He had a really great run in the playoffs to lead them to the conference finals. His agent really cooked here. So he's a great player, man. One of the most underrated on the Pacers team. Steph Curry, yesterday he agreed on a 1-year, $62.6 million extension. That'll keep him under contract through the 2026-2027 season. $178 million over the next 3 years. I mean, it's a lot of money, but hey, it's our franchise player, superstar. We don't have anybody else right now that comes even fucking close. Deserves every penny. Him on the Warriors this season is gonna be like a freaking Ferrari, or should I say a McLaren, an F1 McLaren car. Lonnie Walker's getting a 1-year deal with the Boston Celtics. He averaged 9.7 points per game and shot 30% on threes last year for Brooklyn. That's a really good move, honestly. To add off the bench, but come on, how did we let the fucking Celtics pick this guy up? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's, I guess, how do you say his name, Gusele, or what the fuck, done really in the Olympics, signed with the Sixers, which is a good move, off the bench. But yeah, that's all, a few NBA things I want to talk about. This was some NASCAR down in off the video here. NASCAR announces the National Series Awards ceremony will move to Charlotte this year, Friday, November 22nd, in ballroom adjacent to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. And it still won't be shown live, which is a big deal. And it will air on the CW 2 days after event, November 23rd at 3 p.m. Nobody watches it a few days after the freaking event. Like, just have it live. Like, nobody's gonna watch. It's not like anybody's gonna watch it anyways, to be honest. So Rafael Matos confirms via his Instagram that he'll make his NASCAR Xfinity debut at Watkins Glen, driving the number 87 for the Peterson Racing Group. So he's gonna make his first race at Watkins Glen. Talk about out of nowhere. So hopefully he'll do good and maybe get a top 10, 15 finish for that team. So Dawson Craven, an entry list update, will drive the number 74 for Mike Harmon Racing at Darlington. So College Racing released a video yesterday. It said "in time ... somebody signing a contract." It looks like it was Ekus signing the contract. Hopefully, I mean, if it ain't Christian Ekus, I don't know who the fuck it could be. But yeah, it looks like Ekus. Hopefully, one of my favorite drivers finally gets the Xfinity ride he deserves. Speedway will not be repaid further next season, says the track president. We were unsure what that was going to look like from the competition perspective, but the feedback was overwhelmingly positive from the fans and teams. Yeah, they're fucking lying. Come on. Repaid the fucking thing. I mean, just for IndyCar as well. But they're basically saying fuck IndyCar. Basically what they're saying. So San Diego could host a street race. Could host a street in San Diego as soon as 2026. Man, imagine going to see it. That should be fun in San Diego. The final things we're talking about is Ben Kennedy says while no race in 2025, they're bullish to be in Southern California long term. Still looking at various configurations for Auto Club portion of the NASCAR Seal owns, but still to be determined for 2026 beyond of where to race in the area. They won't. If they could keep Auto Club in the Owens, but they didn't. And NASCAR says practice qualifying format likely won't change. No venues and or major changes to venues. We get a longer practice. Should just have one lap. One round, one lap in qualifying, but whatever. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Talk about St. Next Make a lot. Peace.